Do you have a problematic renter, late rents, or no rent payments at all? Sometimes being a landlord is a tough one. Hi, I am Suma Sridhar, real estate broker in the Bay Area. If you have been self-managing for any length of time, you know that having both can be a challenge. I am going to bring you the top 6 rules that I live by in my property management business. It doesn't matter if you are a seasoned investor or if you are an accidental landlord. Check this video because I am about to give you my proven method for making property management profitable. Okay, here we go. We are going to get right to it. Number 1, way to be more profitable and stress-free is to screen thoroughly. Now, when I say thoroughly, I really mean thoroughly. It is not a gut feeling. It is not just a paper application. It means that you need to do a thorough background check, credit check, and the sex offender registry. If you are a self-managing owner, you honestly get the worst of the worst applicants. I am not kidding. Bad tenants learn really quickly after spending lot of money on application fees why they are not getting accepted. So what is the alternative? You guessed it. Self-managing owners. So, bottom line, don't be prey to bad tenants. If you are going to self-manage, make sure that you have a screening criteria in place that will remove the bad tenants and welcome the good tenants. Number 2, way to be more stress-free is by doing regular inspections. If a tenant knows upfront that you will be entering the home periodically to check on things, they will naturally take better care of it. At a bare minimum, I have an inspection done 2 to 3 months after the tenants move in and again 2 months before the lease expires. After the tenants have settled in, I want to see how well they are caring for the home. And then 10 months later, I want to see if there is any damage. I provide all of my owners with an in-depth report with close to 100 photos of the home condition. Then the owner and I chat about how to move forward. Are the tenants taking care of the home? Do we want to offer new lease? Do we need to raise the rent to keep it at a fair market rent? Is it better to keep the rent the same way to avoid turnover? Or can the owner profit more by increasing the rent and doing some repairs? All of this is discovered in plenty of time prior to the tenant's lease ending date to initiate a rent increase or give a notice of non-renewal. Number 3, way to be more profitable is with on-time lease renewals. As a general rule, we do not offer month-to-month rentals. The best times for tenants to move in this market is between April and September. This is when the rent rates are the highest and when vacancy rates are the lowest. This means you can charge more, and who wants to move during Christmas or cold season? Not me. A couple of months before the lease end date, we are doing an inspection and evaluating the current market rates. Once we know what the current market rate is for the home and what would need to be done from a maintenance perspective to get the current market rate, we are able to have a good discussion with our investor. If the rental market is really climbing but we have a great tenant and a lot of deferred maintenance, it may be better to make just a small increase in the rent. If the market is amazing, the home is in a great condition, but we have had issues with the tenant, it might be better not to renew the lease or to try and increase the rent to the market rate. Regardless of the market conditions or the market rate or the quality of the tenant, please make the best decision in real time based on real market fact. Number 4, way to be more profitable is to enforce the contract. This is something I cannot stress enough. A contract is a binding agreement on both the sides, which means if you expect your tenants to comply, you should comply as well. In other words, think long and hard before putting something in your contract that you are not going to enforce, or it could backfire on you. In this market, there have been several cases in which the landlord waived late fees and the judge ruled that the landlord no longer had the right to collect them. Crazy, I know, but true. In a contract, there are no exceptions unless you have a rule for exceptions in writing. An example of this could be a one-time forgiveness policy. This late fee exemption is only valid one time, and if it happens twice, there is no exception given. This hard fast rule is something that we adhere to regardless of circumstances. Number 5, way to be more stress-free and profitable is to provide timely and quality maintenance. Responding quickly and efficiently, let your tenants know that you care, and from a property investment, preventive maintenance will save you thousands and thousands of dollars in the long run. At a bare minimum, we are doing an preventative maintenance check one time during a tenant's lease. Ideally, we like to get in there 2 or 3 times. And finally, the number 6, way to be more profitable is to have happy tenants. Generally speaking, most happy tenants are easier to work with and will take better care of your home. Something to remember though is that as you strive for happy tenants, you want to keep it very professional. This means you want to avoid things like becoming too friendly with them on Facebook or in real life for that matter. Always keep the relationship professional and respectful. So, there you have it. The 6 rules I live by in my business that have made me more profitable and stress-free, and our management experience much more enjoyable. If you are a current property owner that is self-managing your rental property and are feeling like you need some assistance, please let us know. We are here to guide you. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Suma Sridhar, real estate broker in the Bay Area. Have a nice day.